Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Of course, it is your girl Ariel Michelle and I am Bizak with another video. First of all, Happy New Year. Again, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. We made it to 2023. We made it, y'all. We made it. Okay, we made it. So, okay, in today's video, we're going to talk about the things that we are not going to be doing in 2023. Okay? Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Okay. So if y'all see me looking down, that's just my notes, okay? I got my notes. So what we are not going to do in 2023 or just in the new year in general, okay? We're not procrastinating no more. No more procrastination. Yet I'm procrastinated last year, probably the year before that, no more procrastination. Like, we have wasted way too much time procrastinating, y'all. Way too much time. And speaking of that, we are not going on to the next thing. We're not going to waste time in 2023 or just in the new year in general. We're not wasting time because I cannot tell y'all how much time I have wasted like in the past. And when I say like wasting time, it's like, just, watching too much TV, idle stuff, like, you just scrolling through your phone, all that type of stuff. Like, you can like 20-30 minutes scrolling on your phone, or even like a whole Netflix series, that could be like 4 to 6 hours, depending on the show. Like, if it's a good show, that it gets your attention. But yeah, I wasted so much time, like, doing that type of stuff. I would say 2022 was actually really productive. Like, it really was. So I'm not just saying this stuff and not applying it. I'm saying this because I've actually used it. And I just want to tell y'all, hopefully it benefits me. Hopefully it can benefit y'all. Okay? And another thing, y'all, okay. In all of my 27 years, it literally took me till 2022 to learn to stop doing this. And it is to stop comparing your progress to someone else's progress, or like comparing your success level to someone else's success level. Wherever you are in life right now, that is where you are. Do not compare yourself to somebody else, to someone else's story, to whatever. Don't don't do it. Because one, you don't know what that person went through to get whatever they got. You don't know what they're doing to keep what they got. And you don't even know if they got what they say they got, because a lot of people be capping. So you be like wanting stuff that's not even there. And what I just mean by comparing other people's progress is like, okay, on my weight loss journey, there are some people, like, they start their weight loss journey and like, boom, the first month they lose like 20 pounds. And it's like, yeah, woo. Now for me, I think my first month I lost about 15-ish or so. But I will be looking at other people's progress and they like dropped a lot of weight like really fast. And I'm like, I want to do that, this and that. And then I would get discouraged. On my journey, I would get discouraged because I'm comparing my progress to someone else, not knowing that they had like some type of weight loss surgery. Nothing wrong with weight loss surgery if that's what you want to do, but that's very unfair to compare my weight loss journey, a natural, healthy way, compared to a surgery route. That's just, it's unbalanced. You can't do that. And then another thing, okay, it's kind of silly, y'all, but it's like hair growth. Okay, so my hair is growing. We got inches, we got inches. We got inches. But y'all, it took me almost to like 30 years old to finally learn how to do my hair. It took me to almost 30 years old to learn how to do my hair. And it was like, I felt like my hair stayed at like a certain length for like a long time. And I was looking at like other people around me and I'm like, oh my gosh, their hair is growing. Like, and I love it. It wasn't no jelly or nothing. But I'm like, yo, their hair is growing. My hair is kind of at the same length. And then I had to sit and look, and I'm like, okay, so what are they doing? And it's like, okay, they actually have a routine. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. Then it's like, okay, you just finally found out how to take care of your hair. You finally found the right conditioners, the shampoos, the right hairstyles. So now you can really start your hair growth journey because you actually know what you're doing. But if I'm comparing my progress and I don't even have a plan to someone that has a plan and their plan is actually thriving, like, that's just not fair to do that. So, we're not going to be comparing everyone's progress. You focus on yourself. The only thing you should be comparing is comparing yourself now and comparing yourself like from a month from now. Like, that's the only thing you should be comparing yourself to see your improvement. Like, that is it. Okay, so now to the next thing after I have just ranted. What we're not going to do. We're not going to be telling our business this year, okay? Do not tell your business this year. You don't know who you are talking to. You could be talking to the enemy. You could be talking to crazy folks. And then just don't be telling your business. Okay, I would say this. If you're struggling with depression, any type of anxiety, you need some type of medical help or something like that, okay, you need to get you a doctor. Get you a doctor. You need to figure that out, okay? But what I'm saying is don't be telling your business is simply like, you got you a man, your new boo, everybody don't need to know. Your friends might not need to know. You might have to check your friends to make sure I'm sorry, y'all. My husband is being very distracting. Anyway, sometimes you might not need to talk about your man to some of your friends because you never know who actually is for you and then who is not for you. Because I'm going to tell y'all some real quick story time. I had a friend of 10 years since high school. Okay? We're buddies since high school and it was 10 years of a friendship. Do y'all know, as soon as I got married, she gone. She even before the marriage, y'all, she was really getting upset, really jelly of my husband. And I wasn't like the type of friend that was just throwing it in her face or nothing like that. It was just if me and her are out, we're, little girls, got a little drinky drink, a little sippy sip, it's got some good food, tacos, we're doing that. And then my husband, which was my boyfriend back then, but I still called him my hubby, he would call to check on us. Call to check on me. Okay. Call to check on me. And he was like, you good? This and that. When you need me to pick you up? Da, da, da. I'm like, oh, we're good. We're going to hang out a little bit longer. He said, oh, okay, well, love you. I might love you too. And y'all, I would see her face. And she would just be and then she would turn around and make it about her. So that's what I mean by don't be telling your business and all that type of stuff. If people your real friend, they'll be like, girl, you happy? You like, yeah, girl, I'm happy. And it's like, okay, that's good. I don't need to know about your business, da. So yeah, that's what I mean by don't be telling your business. And don't be telling your moves. Sometimes your business. But whatever you're trying to do, don't be telling people. Just do it. Don't tell nobody, just do it. I know there'll be times I'll be like, yeah, y'all, I'm about to lose weight. I'm about to do this, about to do that. And every time I would tell somebody I'm about to lose weight, some of them same people be like, hey, girl, you want to get some oxtails? Hey, girl, you want to do this? It's Taco Tuesday. And I'm just like, okay, but I'm trying to lose weight. But I know that's something that we do. So, sometimes it's just best not to tell people your business. Just let them see. Let them see the manifestation of whatever you're trying to do. Let them see. Yes, Lord. Okay. The next thing. We are not dealing with toxic people this year. Okay? We've wasted too much time. Way too much time. We're not dealing with toxic people. And I mean actually toxic people. Not people that tell you what to do that's actually right. And because you don't like that advice, you call them toxic. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about people that are actually toxic, that are draining you emotionally, spiritually, financially, all of that. Remove them. And I don't care if they is your family, baby, you got to let them go. I'm telling y'all, from experience, I had to let some friends go. I had to let some family go. And I still keep in contact with some family, but I kind of had to distance myself because I started noticing, like, okay, every time I'm around you, my response is I'm starting to get like a little anxiety. I'm getting like a little nervous. I'm getting a little jittery. And I'm like, why is this person making me feel okay? Why is this person making me feel such a way? And it's like, oh, this is like a trigger response. And I'm like, girl, bruh, you're triggering me? And not because I've done anything wrong to this person, but just like you triggering me, and it's making me, this is the response that I'm getting. And I'm like, I don't got time for that. So I had to remove some people, y'all. And I had to distance myself from some people. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with focusing on you. I feel like a lot of people try to make it seem like self-care and taking care of yourself is selfish. For some reason in the Black community, no shade. I mean, in any community, but I really feel like, especially like in the Black community, like if you focus on yourself, you do self-care, it's like you're selfish all of a sudden. It's like, I'm selfish because I'm not doing stuff for you. I'm selfish because I'm not exhausting my energy to you. I'm selfish because I'm not paying your bills that you accumulated, knowing you ain't got no money. Oh, let me stop. Okay. And the last thing we are not going to be doing for the new year, 2023, we're not going to be seeking validation. Okay? What I mean by seeking validation, sometimes, like, this is just an example for anybody gets out of context, just an example. Sometimes people may be seeking like a mother's love or like a mother's approval. And you're doing all this stuff just to have your mother say like, I love you, or like, I'm proud of you. But you have to understand, if that mother did not get that, what you want, how can you expect them to give you that? And if they really haven't taken the time to do like a self-evaluation and, you know, decide like, hey, just because I was abused, or just because, you know, my parents didn't show me love, I'm going to break the cycle and I'm going to show you love. So sometimes seeking that validation from people, like I said, like a mother or a father or a sister, you know, just, or a friend, you know, seeking that type of validation, you don't need it, because you'll be working for it. And baby, let me tell you, you're never going to get it. And you will waste years of your life trying to seek validation, trying to get this confirmation, whatever, from them, and you will never get it. I'm gonna let you know, there's some people, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, baby, in my sister Jardine voice, baby, there are some people you will never get an apology from. And they probably really hurt you, okay? There are some people you will probably never get an apology from. I'm sorry. You will never get accountability from some people. And there are some people, y'all, the person done hurt them. That person been in the grave 20 years, and that person is still holding on to what that person did to them from 20 years ago. You still letting people have power over you, baby. When you are seeking validation from other people, other than like yourself and the Lord or higher power, whatever you want to call, like, you are giving these people power over you. You're giving them dominion over you, and that's just not a good way to go. Because when someone else, I realize if I got my life in my hands, I feel like I should at least take care of myself better than somebody else. Because someone else got my life in their hands, you don't know. They just, you know. So, yeah. But then, okay, so now that's why I said that's what we're not going to do. And here's some little tips and suggestions. Like I said, everything that I'm telling y'all, I've been through it and I've applied it to my life and all of that. So I feel like this was like a cute way to, like, you know, tell y'all. But anyway. So instead of procrastinating, whatever I want to do, which I've been doing, but whatever I want to do, I take action and plan accordingly. So example, if I wanted to lose weight, I said, hey, I want to lose weight. How are we going to lose weight? Let's make a plan. Let's take some action. Let's plan accordingly. Let's get the food. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then boom, 80 pounds later, your girl got a neck. Okay? See that? I got that sternocleidomastoid. You can see that. So yeah, no procrastination. Take action. Okay? Instead of wasting time, we're going to be productive. So that time that I would spend, just watching Netflix, scrolling on my phone, listening to stuff I'm not supposed to listen to, like too much stuff that's just clogging up my mind and all that, I'd be productive. So I take my time, I'm going to work out. I have this much time, so I'm going to work out. I'm going to clean up the house. I'm going to cook food. I spend some time with my husband. So I'm going to do all this stuff and just be very productive. And it's like, yeah, I'm trying to learn some languages and everything now. And it's like, now that I'm doing that, I'm seeing how much time I have in the day, and I'm seeing how much time I wasted. Like, it literally takes only 30 minutes to work out. It takes like 10 or 15 minutes to learn like a language. Like, not the whole language, but like a little practice. You can learn a language 15 minutes a day, and then like in 6 months, you'll be talking a little something. And okay, instead of comparing progress, like other people's progress, what I started doing was I compared my progress. So I would weigh myself 1 month, then the next month, I'm like, okay, I see I've lost this much weight. I have this much muscle definition or this much fat reduction or whatever. And when I did that, y'all, I felt so proud of myself, and I feel very proud of myself. I feel very proud of myself. When I compared myself to myself, it was like, whoa. And I started focusing solely on myself. And then it just was like, oh my gosh. Like, I really let go of like just people and their thoughts and stuff. And child, I just been free. But that's a whole nother video. And then telling people the business. I never really was a person that talked that much about my business, but I've gotten even more reserved about who I talk to, who do I let in my life, and all that type of stuff. And I realize there's a lot of people in sheep's clothing, and a lot of people are wanting what you have. Like, you gotta really sit and think about it, y'all. There's a lot of people that can be like jealous of you or whatever, and you would never know. So like I said, I never really told people my business a lot, but now I just kind of, instead of doing that, I really just sit and I observe a lot of, observe a lot of things. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So now I'm seeing actually what's going on more. So I'm discerning a lot. Dealing with toxic people, instead of, dealing with toxic people, I remove them out of my life, or I limit myself, because sometimes, some people, some family and stuff. So I limit my time. But if people gotta get cut off, they will get cut off. Yeah, cut it. So yes. And then, of course, seeking validation. I'm not gonna lie, I was that person. I did seek validation from like friends sometimes, family. I did do that. I stopped doing that, and when I stopped doing that, y'all, I literally took off the burden, this weight lifted off of me, because I was no longer like waiting for someone to give me approval. I gave myself approval. God gave me approval. I gave myself approval. And as I did that, I was able to really move in a way of freedom, true freedom, not like what people be talking about and just doing real, like, yeah. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it helped out. If it did, let me know. Drop a comment down in the box below. And of course, it is 2023. We're going to set our mind free and be all that God has called us to be. But also remember to mind your business and tend to your own business. Mind and tend to the business that pays you. And if it does not pay you, boo, then you definitely need to be minding your own business. You need to mind it and tend to it. Okay? Okay. Bye.